Hey guys, how's it going? My name's Euclidaisy and welcome back to Agrarian Skies 2. In the last episode, we finished up some infusion crafting to get the Arcane Assembler, and we were working on getting some different things together and whatnot. But today, we were trying to make the Euclidaisy, by the way, to make Ethereal Essence, and we'll get to that in just a moment. But before we do that, I just want to kind of show off that, hey, I have all of the plants down. So Dandelion and Daisy will make a white tulip, which will crossbreed with the lavender to make iron. And then iron and diamond will make platinum once I get it shiny. And then platinum and diamond will make the diamond weed that we're after. Now we need shiny ingots, so looks like we're gonna have to go off to the nether real quick and find some shiny ore because I don't have any. And we'll go grab that, and then we'll get to work with the plan for today, which is we are gonna be doing a lot of work with Thaumcraft. I would like to try to get Thaumcraft to the point where we can start getting basically the node power. We're gonna harness the power of nodes, and that's the next thing to do. So that is lead. We just need one little piece of shiny, aka platinum. I don't know if it's gonna be called platinum or shiny, but it should be a light blue color. And we have our silk touch pick, so we don't have to worry about is this it? No, that's 10. We don't have to worry about the pigs, or is this it? That's also 10. We don't have to worry about the pigs or explosions. Nether ores do like to explode, but with a silk touch pick, they do not. And pigmen don't like it when you touch their ores. But again, the silk touch pick prevents that. That is silver. Here's a lot of blues. Lead. 10. That looks like 10. Oh, it's lead. Right here it is. That is platinum ore. So we grab that and get out of here. Don't need anything else here. That is a spider jockey. Huh. Oh wow, look at the wisps. Might as well kill them. We're here. Alright. So might as well kill those guys. And you are special. Ow. I hate the bats. And there's one last wisp. So this is okay. It took me a little bit. It actually no, it didn't. Never mind. I take that back. It did not take me too long to get the last little bit of wispy essence for the arm for the Euclidaisy. It literally took me like a second. After I stopped recording, I kind of flew around for a little bit and then immediately found what I was looking for. And of course, then we get like 4 wisps spawning, and we have a bunch of wispy essence now. I also cleaned up the ender pearls. Don't think we need those anymore. The ender lilies. So I got rid of them. Alright, let's head into the overworld again, and we want to turn this into shiny ore. We cook it up. So that's what we're going to go do. And I will go ahead and get the diamond weeds probably before next episode. Might even try to 10 them. So let's just put everything back here. Let's cook this up, get some ore, and we are going to get started. So the first thing we're going to do is make the Euclidaisy. So this guy will allow us to get ethereal essence without killing wisps, and that's good for getting a ton of essentia for both the Aurum and for pretty much anything that's kind of hard to get. So there we go. Everything's good there. I will deal with that later. So let's go ahead and get the Euclidaisy. We have everything in order, so we need 10 alienus 8 each of Aurum and Precantatio. And we have everything set up. So here's hoping nothing goes wrong. It shouldn't be too bad. Honestly, with some of the infusions we've done already, this should be one of the easier ones. And it doesn't require too much Essentia, so it should start taking stuff very soon. There's the Salus Mundus. Alright. Mana Pearl. These are easy things. I want it to take the 2 runes. And it's going to take those last, isn't it? Yep. Alright, well, here's hoping that it takes... Okay, at least it took Sloth first. And there is Greed. And there is the Euclidaisy. So, this guy, if we bring him over here... And... doesn't really matter where we put him. But we need to put him somewhere close to mana. And we're going to need a piece of dirt. If I can spell dirt. To plant him on. And we're going to want a lever as well. To be able to turn him on and off. And that should be... pretty much it. So we're gonna go ahead and have him turned off for now. But there we go. Euclidaisy placed. Make sure he is bound to this mana pool. And if we just turn him on, we'll see in here, because the Hoverhawk will pull it up. Every once in a while, we'll get some wispy essences. And it is completely random. That's a strange one. But that will allow us to get a ton of Essentia storage components, and we can make plenty of Essentia storage, and that'll be good for later. So, ooh, that's a good one. That's 4 Aurum. So yeah, that's the like mining one. That's an odd one to see. But yeah, so with that taken care of, we can get ethereal essence as much as we need. And now there's one last thing that I want to do. So last episode we noticed that we had run out of power in our... Ooh, I need more stuff. I will get more stuff later. I need to move... You know what, I'll probably end up moving this guy, because I think that'll be the easiest thing. We need more channels space. We need more space down here more than anything. Or we can move this entire setup. We might move that setup over here. This is where I do automation underneath the Britannia area, because we don't really need too much space with Britannia. Britannia is pretty much all of this stuff plus that. Even that area is a little bit excessive. We can move all of that over here, to be honest, and have more space for automation. So I will probably end up doing that between episodes, but just moving things around and whatnot is something we're going to want to do. I could probably use a PTP tunnel for this guy. That'd be easier, but last episode we were looking at, we were running low on power, because we were running a lot of industry machines, and one of the reasons was this culinary generator didn't have any power. And I was trying to figure out why. It was such a weird thing to happen. Well, we didn't have any lava over there. And I was trying to think, okay, how can we transport lava from here over there? We don't have ender tanks, and that's what I'd usually use. And I'm not the smartest. We have tesseracts. Tesseracts to do that with no problem. So, let's make a couple tesseracts, and we'll get lava moved to where we want it. We'll have a channel dedicated to lava, so I have tesseracts on autocraft. Let's just get 2 of those. And that'll take a little bit of time, because it's got to do Enderium and then melt it down and all that kind of fun stuff. I guess it's making the hardened glass right now, and it's not going to take that much longer. So once we have that, we just set up some stuff. We get some fluid ducts and some servos. I think it's better to have extra servos for the record, but Tesseract should be done pretty quickly. And then we can start working on what I want to do, which is Thaumcraft. We are going to be working with, where is it? This stuff. V-relays and, let's see, wand chargers. And does it not have it on here? We'll have to look into that. We need to get stabilized nodes. Have I already done that? Or is that something... Let's see, one charger. I guess we'll find out. We'll need to make some node stuff, but we're gonna do things with nodes. That is gonna be the plan, and then we'll have automatic charging of wands, and everything will be good. Now, last episode we did get a couple of nodes free, which was really cool. But we're gonna put a tesseract right here. What is main channel? Is 1. Let's set this to 99, and we're gonna call this lava. Save frequency and set frequency. So this guy, ignore that, and you are going to be sending fluid. And then we just come over here and we will set up a tesseract with this guy. Honestly, can we remove that lava drum? We'll set this to lava, and these guys are probably going to run out of lava relatively soon. Let's go get some petals. And let's see, magenta and purple. We'll get a bunch of petals, and what we'll do is we'll just throw it in here. Let's see, magenta. And use up some of this lava. Purple. Alright, so with that, you can just dump this stuff back in here. So this guy is running out of lava a little bit. There's probably still some lava in the pipes. But what we can do is set up a servo here. And that should fill this guy up. Alright, and let's go sleep because I don't like the rain. That should be good enough to deal with the lava problem. Pretty simple solution. I'm still going to have to manually move lava for the thermal lilies, but that is fine. We can just replace these guys every once in a while, and everything's fine. So that should be the solve. That should solve the epic bacon issue, but we need to get into actually doing some work. And by the way, the item that I threw into the system was my watering can. I kind of forgot about that. But alright, with that all taken care of, let's start looking at some Thaumcraft quests. And I think the first one that we're going to do is the V-relay. We need to make V-relays. So we can get rid of this stuff. Relay. We're also going to want the wand recharge. And V-relay interface. I think we're going to want that as well. We'll see about that later. But because what we need to do is we need to start getting nodes, and we're going to need a node stabilizer. And we're going to want a node transducer. So this guy as well. These are kind of tricky crafts. And we're going to want our Thaumonomicon on our bar. So One thing I want to see real quick is so we need more Arum. Hopefully we can get enough. Is it 9? It's 9. Alright. What's the advanced node stabilizers? Do all the functions with a few major... They still prevent lesser nodes from having their V drain. But it does allow stabilized node to drain V from lesser ones. Okay. High chance of improving unstable and fading nodes. And that's not really needed. The node stabilizer itself is really good. And that's one thing we're going to want. And then the one recharge pedestal, we're going to need that. So we need 6 of this. We need more air. Knowledge fragments. I'm going to eat a knowledge fragment. Hey, that bee's not supposed to be in there. Bees are supposed to be in here. Which, by the way, we probably have a lot of gene samples. I'm going to flip through all those and see what's what and decide what we want to keep and what not. So, for the one recharge, we need 6 Aurum. Alright, and then that's going to need more Aurum. Great. So the one recharge pedestal is really cool. You can... And then you can recharge your one just by putting it in there. But you need to have V. So there's a lot of stuff with this. And I'm not super sure how to do it all. These V relays are going to be important. And that's what we need to make. So let's make that first. V relay, pretty easy. Just some iron and a... let's see, iron and a balance shard. So we'll make one of these. And there we go. We're going to get a node stabilizer for that. That's actually really cool. Going to make my life a little bit easier. So we're also going to need a wand charger. We're going to get some stuff. I don't really care about the hearty breakfast. So the V relays, these guys will move the... Okay, so how it works is we will take a node stabilizer and it will stabilize a node. So for example, this node right here. We're probably going to move this stuff downstairs, I think is where I want them. I think we're going to have all this stuff down here, and then we're going to move the V around using these relays. I don't know how powerful the relays are. Relays use a branching system, so each relay can only have one source, either another relay or an energized node. But may have multiple child relays branching off that path. So one source, multiple outputs. Can also tune a relay to one of the primal aspects. We don't really care about that for right now. And I don't know how far. Within 8 blocks. All right. Easy enough. And I don't know how you need to... Amount of energy a node produces per tick is finite, so attaching it to too many. Yes. Okay. So basically, we're going to have some node transducers and node stabilizers to start generating Centavis. Centavi, rather. And we can move that around. And then what we can do is we can actually get to, in Thalmic Energistics, this guy. Having discovered V-Power networks, you can pursue the means to linking your digital system to them. Digital device by using peer-to-peer capabilities. So to use the V-Relay interface, attach it to a digital network, place a V-Relay on it. The base of the relay must be against the interface. So we make that, and then in order for the device to receive V, it must be linked with the interface. Linking other devices will require... So we can attach it to an Arcane Crafting Terminal. this guy right up here. And what that's going to allow us to do, so let's go ahead and do that. So we need a P2P tunnel, which is pretty easy to make. We just need an engineering processor. Should be pretty quick. And we need some flux crystals. And that should be pretty quick as well. So we make this stuff, and then we put the V relays around it. So for example, we put one right here. We do want to scan it as well. And then engineering processor. What is taking so long with this stuff? Alright, there's that. And I'll go in there. It seems to be done. Alright, let's see if we have everything. So we can get engineering processor and then flux. We only have 2. Where's the other ones? Did it make that as I was... Oh, hey, fly. It wasn't flying. That would have been really bad. I would have been really mad about that one. So... what's going on with it? Why isn't it doing the thing that I want it to do? Okay, it did it. So P2P tunnel. And then we just put these guys in here. Is it shaped? Oh no, it's a balance shard. Okay, even better. So we do this, and we get a V relay interface. We can put that here, and we have to attach the relay to it, right? Let's go ahead and try to take that off. And can we throw that on the ground and scan it? Cool. So how do we need to do this? Doesn't this have to be, yeah, like that? And then that will connect to that. I don't know how to connect those. I've never actually looked into that. So that should be what we need to do once we get the node transducer and the node stabilizer. We have a node stabilizer, and do we have... Alright, we're probably going to end up having to do some blood magic. We're going to need a transposer. Yeah, we don't have those. So we'll get that here soon. Shouldn't be hard to do. And you'll see, actually, you know what? We have those nodes. So we have some nodes that we got that are creative mode, random nodes. So let's go ahead and put these guys down here. So what we're going to do is we're going to put down a node stabilizer and scan it. And we put a node on top of it. And now it will stabilize this node. This is a decent node. Now, if we want to do something better with that, we need a node transducer. So this guy, which niter is something... we don't have much of it, so how do we make niter again? It is glowstone, and we can tell the system, because we're going to add that to our next ingredient. We're going to put that down here, and this will be the third thing we make. Niter. We need light. So niter requires light. Torches are a good source of it. And I think, or we could use glowstone. How much glowstone do we have? You know what, torches are going to be better. So we'll burn that up. And let's get like stack of sticks. And stack of charcoal, why not? We have plenty of wood. And we're just going to make a ton of this stuff. So I think it made some niter. Or at least it sounded like it did. So why isn't it... our system is getting full, by the way. Where... Oh, wait. Why haven't you... Why didn't you go into the system? Is our system actually full? No. That was weird. Anyways, let's go ahead and teach this system how to make niter. So glowstone equals niter. This way we can auto-craft it and everything will be good. So we'll get this glowstone equals niter. And then that goes into I don't see it. Oh, do we have too many channels? I think we have too many channels over here. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, that's the problem. Okay, so what we need to do, there's not enough channels over here. So what we can do is, I think what we're just going to do is the simple answer, which is dense cables. Let's make 30 of those. That's going to take a little bit. So while we're waiting on all of that, yeah, because we're going to need, oh, plus that, wow, yeah, it's using a lot of channels. We will break this guy. And yeah, we already had too many channels. That's weird. Things were working just fine. Things get weird when you don't have enough channels. So 15. Let's just start working our way. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10. That should be enough. It's not too far from our system, so it's not a big deal. But I think we have 9 channels over there. Or no, we have 10 channels, don't we? No, we have 9. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I guess that's not one, or it's not. I guess it doesn't move. This doesn't actually transmit data. I don't know. But anyways, so now that everything's working, we can make niter. This guy is still not connected. Does that not connect? Because there should be 10 channels over here, right? I don't know. Let's get a cable. Maybe the, what is this guy? The provider doesn't actually transmit. So does that give us another channel? Or what is going on with that? Can we make niter now? Something is really weird about this. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There's still too many over here. So let's take that guy off for the time being, and just see if that makes things work. So now can we make niter? Yes. So that was the issue. Let's go ahead and make like 10. So how can we fix that? I mean, there is a bunch of stuff there. So dense cable, I guess we're just gonna have to use more. Or well, let's move this a little bit farther. And here's what we'll do. We'll just reroute some of the stuff. We'll reroute these guys. And then we can have the Arcane Olympics doing their thing. So, to something like that. And then we just break this guy and attach them. So that should give us 10 channels in total once I put this back. And that should, okay, there we go. That solved our problems. If we need to, we can add more stuff here. We can add another Arcane Olympic and another cable if we want to. That is a possibility. So with all that taken care of, finally, let's start working on some of the other stuff. So before we do anything else, let's go ahead and get the wand charger. So the wand recharge pedestal is not too bad of a craft. But we're going to need niter, which is why I made that. So it's a pretty simple thing. We are going to need more node stabilizers. So, and we're probably going to want more of these than we have. So we're going to need some quartz. 2, 3, 4. We're going to need pistons. We can't auto-craft in there. So there's that. I'll take a second. So quartz, niter, and what else do we need? Gold and arcane stone. Brick, so something like that. And then gold, and then the pistons. So that should give us node stabilizers. They are a little expensive to make, and we're already running out of stuff. So we're going to want one of these guys for the other node that we got. So let's see what kind of node we have with this guy. And we're going to put him right here. I don't think there has to be a space, but I want there to be one. We missed. And honestly, it's not as good as this one, so let's just break it. Do we want to break it, or we can move it? We're going to break it. And that's going to give us a bunch of ethereal essence. That is another way to get that stuff, by the way. It's probably not the best of ways to do it, but it is a way. So let's just throw that stuff back. And we'll move nodes, so we can pick up this transducer, the stabilizer for now. In fact, we might use it to get it. Yeah, we need it for the transducer and for. We don't have the research for the other thing. So we need aurum. I think we need like 4 aurum. So let's see if we can't get the research for the one recharge pedestal. That is. Oh wait, no, we had it. So, okay, that's easy enough. Never mind. We don't need any of that stuff. All right, so we'll throw one of these guys back, and we need the transducer. So that is a lot of redstone. We have the redstone blocks. Comparator. We have pretty much everything. Can we just shift-click this? No, it does not like it. So redstone. We're gonna need 5 blocks in total. And comparator, niter, and iron. And that will give us the node transducer. So why do we want to? Why would we want this thing? Well, it's gonna give us the Centavis, Centavi rather. And here's the issue with it, and this is where things are going to be scary. It will take, it will stabilize and then start energizing the node to produce energy. It is even more dangerous than it sounds, and careful steps must be taken during the entire process. Firstly, the node needs to be stabilized, so you need to have a node stabilizer underneath it. Once it is done, you need to craft and place a node transducer above the node. When you apply a redstone signal to the transducer, it will begin converting into an energy node and lose stored V in the process. So it will lose some stuff. It will take time, but when it's done, the node will change into an energized node. And now you need to keep the stabilizer transducer active from then on. And we can no longer take the power out with a wand or other means. We have to use relays. And that's the plan. So let's go ahead and do this. So transducer on top, like so. And then once we add a block of redstone, it will start charging. And as you can see, it drained all of the energy. Can we not learn anything from that? Now, don't remove that redstone, ever. There are ways you can de-energize those, but I would not recommend it. Now, can we make some more relays? So we need balance shards and iron. And we'll make a couple of those. So this guy is kind of low on air and earth. And if we put a relay like here, I don't know. Hey, we have an energized ore node now. And then relay 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, something like that should be good. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, something there. And I don't know how to connect these. Alright, that's how you connect them. And then they go there. And I guess these guys are too far apart. So let's put one there. Alright, it connected there. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then it does not connect through blocks. So what we're going to do, put it there. Does it have to have line of sight? That might be the issue. So let's move this like here. Or actually, can we put it here and connect? Yeah, it's got to have line of sight. But now we should see this wand recharge if we have everything done right. So this is going to produce V, and without any help, this should start recharging on the air and Terra, but it doesn't seem to be. So, oh, I have to link it. That's right. Memory card. Do we have a? We do have a memory card. Settings cleared. And now it should start charging our wand automatically. So that is what's awesome. Now I just need to kind of fix these relays so that they look halfway decent. So if we put bricks here. That works. Cool. So as you can see, it is transferring stuff just fine. And, oh, we could do that instead. Okay, so what we're going to do instead, we're going to put this down here. And then we're going to put this up here, like so. Perfect. So now we don't have to worry about air and Terra. Now, can we get a piece of glass? Will it go through glass? That is a question I have, and that's a question I want answered. Also, I want to make sure everything is lit up. Because I did destroy a torch, but there we go. So, glass. You know what? We have the warded glass. I don't want to use that. No. Doesn't work. That is fine. Okay. So, we could have it go on the outside if we wanted to, but doesn't really matter. So now we're going to have cool laser effects all the time. And yeah, that is that. So one last thing, and then I'm going to do some work between episodes to get nodes of all other types. So I'm going to make more of these transducers, and we're going to have to make some more relays. That shouldn't be a problem, but I want enough nodes to give me all types of stuff. And the easiest way to get that, so this node is actually really good. In fact, don't I have another one of those? I do. So never mind. I was going to make a node, make a transposer from blood magic, which would allow us to move the nodes very easily. But I think instead we're just going to put that there. And we're going to put the node on top of it. And I believe you just click it with the wand. Stabilizes that guy. I just need to make another node transducer and kind of clean up the V relays, and everything will be good. So that is going to be it for this episode. Let's make, like, I don't know, 10 of those. Sure. So that is going to be it for this episode. I am going to rearrange some stuff. It'd really be cool if I could get that there. Let's see if I can do something real quick, because I don't like this hole, if I can avoid it. So that there. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, like here. And then if we just move this guy here, that works. Cool. And then I can put the stone bricks back, and it will look nice. Cool. So that is going to be the plan. I'm going to make a another node transducer. I'm going to get these relays set up so that we can start producing or charging our wand in here. And then from there, Thaumcraft should get a lot easier. So the only thing left is really the research, so I need to work on the Savant Bee as well, and I will between episodes. I'm going to go through this, and things like humidity tolerance none. I just kind of want to show humidity tolerance none is completely useless. So what we can do is we can actually just throw this into the furnace, and it will erase the gene that was in there. And then we get the blank gene samples back. So I'm going to go through this like slowest. We don't want that. That's useless. So we just clean it up, and that's it. Blank gene sample back, and we're good. So, you know what? Let's actually get a hopper. And we're going to put this insert there. and I will get a chest. And I'm going to go through those genes while I'm waiting for stuff and get that all taken care of. So the plan is we are going to, I think we're probably going to step away from Thaumcraft for a little bit. We have a lot of questing to do with that, so I don't know. But there's plenty of other stuff we need to get working on, including blood magic. So I don't know what we're going to do next time. It might be Thaumcraft, it might be blood magic, it might be something else. But I'm going to work on getting the this guy node transduced and energized so that we can start pulling V out of it and try to get the savant bees. So that's the plan. Oh, also the diamond weed. I'm going to get that and get that 10-10-10 so that we can start growing that. So that's the plan. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. We got a lot done. Almost doesn't feel like it, but this is big because now Arcane Crafting is free. And yeah, we can get Arcane Crafting for free, and then we can also do infusions, and the wispy essence are no longer a problem. So literally it's just the knowledge fragments that we need so that we can do all the research we need to do to get all of these quests done. There's so many quests here. And then the only other thing is the one charger, which we can place in the world. We'll probably put it like right here. And that will be where we charge these ones. So that's the plan. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I will see you guys in the next episode. Bye!